And we're here with 590 The Fan. It's Terry, Jayne, and Angela. We're going to talk about dinner with a sex therapist.
Okay, girls, we're gonna turn it over to you.
We're gonna. That's what. Hey. Yeah, we're gonna put that in that doc too. This.
The event.
Because like we have like I'm doing well. He's working on it too, but it's like a
Dave's gonna
doc.
definitely talk to you about getting a show
Yeah,
and
but
how you
also
do it. Okay, would you be able to do that once a week?
I mean, I'm doing this once a week. It just depends. But what were you saying? Or
But like no, there's a doc that we're doing for like
it's just
for KLIS where we're highlighting like all the events and charities and just stuff that's going on that we brought onto the station.
yeah.
oh, cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like every time you need to do a paragraph on what Rick Lehman talks about, because we got to send it over to the FCC. I'm like,
But
okay.
his is like a cheat code because he be bringing on so many people that like do different stuff that we just use him and like use a couple other shows. But
Oh, cool.
his he brings on so many different people that help the community. That
You're gonna have to cut out some of my stuff though with Dr. Rick, right?
Yeah.
no, we just
It's
tell him the
just
show.
5 simple
Yeah, we just tell him the show.
Oh,
We
I-
gotta go watch it.
We have all kind of medical questions. Can you make love to your cousin
Well,
and not have something wrong with the baby? I'm serious. Now, Frank Cusimano, the most mild-mannered person in the world, asked that question.
I mean, you can, but should
should
you?
not. No.
That's the
Yeah,
question.
you can. I had a cousin who used to go out with
Oh my God.
Well, and keep in mind, Terry's a chef. She'll be able to answer the. I mean, you can answer however you want with that.
I totally missed the question. I'm sorry.
I don't
You're
hold back.
good. You're good.
Ryan is finding out I don't hold back
Okay.
at all. That's why people like to listen.
Right.
All right. Come to music don't never start at the beginning.
Cause sometimes it be like not showing the music, like it doesn't play right. I'll put it a little bit later.
This is called Talk Radio. We're talking about everything with the playing of It's Christmas. I love Christmas music. Get the funk out of my face. All right, let's go to one of our featured subjects on this show. We love it. People love it. It's called The Morning with our sex therapist, Angela, and Sheldon. She's brought in the guest. Go ahead, take it over, Angela.
Well, so we're here actually to talk about our event dinner with a sex therapist, and I brought with me celebrity chef Terry Jayne with Fox 2 News.
Hello,
Okay, how you
everybody.
doing?
I'm finding yourself. And yourselves.
Why don't you tell us? I mean, so they've heard about
I
me.
know
I'm
what your
Angela, the
uncle
sex
is.
therapist, but I'm curious for you, like, why don't you introduce everybody to you and your business?
Sure deal. So I am Chef Terry Jayne, celebrity chef. I have a segment every other Tuesday on Fox 2 with Miss Brittany Kiles. I'm also the owner of Gateway Grub, where I provide private chef and catering, private dining experiences. I like to put my cuisine of choice in the space of global comfort food. And I met Miss Angela and wanted to combine forces like Wonder Twins do. And and now we have something coming up in February, which is fantastic.
Yeah, our event is Dinner with a Sex Therapist. It's Valentine's Day on the 14th from 5 to 8 p.m. at Adventure Unknown. And tickets are on sale now at Eventbrite and on my website, openbedroomdoors.com.
I got something to ask you real quick.
Sure.
Elliot Davis and I have been friends for 30 years. You ever see him? I know he's retired.
Yes.
What about the photographer that retired that still works there?
Who would that be? I'm sorry.
The black guy, he used to always go out with Elliot Davis.
Mr. Larry?
Larry what?
No, it wasn't him. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Elliot doesn't come around the station as much,
Anymore.
but I always see him at my local grocery store.
Yeah, he's always out. But go ahead, ladies.
Sure.
Well, that's all right. So why don't you tell them, like, your part in the
So
event?
I am the culinary architect when it comes to the aphrodisiac menu that we have. It's a 4-course tasting menu, and I will be touching on the sensual tasting side of what we have
What's
going
this?
on.
What does this menu mean? Is it sexual?
It is. It's influenced by sensuality and intimacy, not necessarily sex. directly like that. It's to get you get your senses titillated for.
What type of food does that?
Oh, so that would be seafoods, chocolates, spices, aromatics, definitely oysters.
Yeah.
The bivalves tend to be in the super family of let's get it on.
What about strawberries?
Definitely.
Strawberries?
And chocolate. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, definitely. So I'll be doing a Mexican hot chocolate mousse. And we'll have a panna cotta of vanilla. It's really smooth and the texture is really creamy and it's white. So you see where I'm going there.
Mhm. Sexy foods.
Sexy
We're
foods.
combining forces because intimacy and food are intricately related, actually,
Yes.
right? And
Yes.
so we're gonna make it like a whole elevated date night evening. We are even gonna do blindfolds so people can like take away one sense and really focus in on the food that they're tasting. And it's gonna be an opportunity for couples to really connect and like warm up together on this Valentine's Day.
Okay, how can someone get involved with this or be a guest?
Well, so you
You
can go
got-
to
Go to your website?
So you can go to my website if you want. All right. So if you want to be a participant, like as a
Participant,
couple,
as a couple.
it's both on Eventbrite and it's on my website, openbedroomdoors.com. But we are looking for vendor sponsors too. So couples, health and wellness vendors who want to get involved in this because really we're trying to create an event that repeats every year and brings together couples, health and wellness people in the greater St. Louis area for like focusing on themselves.
So this evening is your event.
Mm-hmm.
Couples that you have, are they married? Are they single couples or what?
The couples can be married. They can
Anybody.
be like, it can be any couple partner. Actually, I had somebody, like I have sex therapists, friends who are like, hey, can a throuple come? And I'm like, yeah, if they're a throuple, we're not going to like limit you. And to be
Threesome.
fair,
A threesome?
that would be like 3 people in a relationship. Even if you're a single and you just want to taste food, you can come as a single. I'm not going to stop anybody from coming.
Hey, it's called life. What the hell?
It's life, you know, like intimacy can happen with yourself. It can happen with a partner. I guess it can happen with 3 to 5. I don't know. Your call.
Is that usually between 2 men and a woman or 2 women and a man?
It could be either.
You don't care.
It doesn't even have to be male. Like it could be a transgender person with another, like there, any gendered
Or
person.
3 women.
Could be
3
3
women. Yeah. Whatever your relationship style, you are welcome at our event. Whatever your gender style, you're welcome at our event.
So
I would
tell-
advise
All inclusive.
All
not-
inclusive.
I would advise not nudist because the food is hot and it will be cold.
Yes, it is not a nude event. It is clothes on, judgments off.
Yes.
Do you, well, okay. How does this night start? Tell me how this night starts.
So it starts with of course, the people arriving and they come into the check-in space. They receive a glass of the mocktail that we have, and then we're going to ask them to if they have any questions because we also have mattress.
Mattress Dogs is one of the sponsors, so we do have a bed that we get to answer sex questions in bed
Yes.
later on in the evening. So that first 30 minutes, we have people write private index card questions because people often are a little nervous to ask their questions out loud. Not like you,
Not like
Charlie,
you.
who's totally fine asking. You're an anomaly. Most people are kind of nervous, so like I offer a private way for them to ask the questions,
Mhm.
and then it moves into our sensory date night experience.
Yes, it does. Starting with that first course.
Okay.
And blindfolds, and like some of it will involve some like getting couples to like maybe feed each other,
Yes.
low level touch exercises to just create intimacy and connection. And then at the end of the night we're answering those index card sex questions in bed, and of course it's going to be done slumber party style, so Terry's invited into bed.
Lord,
So
all the time.
it'll be a slumber type
slumber party style, but again, clothes
Mhm.
on, judgments off.
Have you ever had a party like that where clothes were not on?
No, I haven't been. I haven't had
I
a
mean,
party
legal-
like that.
Legally, I'm sorry. It's legal.
Have you ever, Terry? You have not. She's cracking
I
up.
mean, she has.
Have you, Charlie? Have you had a? What about you all? Have you guys had a close-off party?
No, not yet. I don't think I have.
Oh,
I mean,
take
no
it back.
judgments if you want to have that, but like have it in your own house. Do your
Yeah.
thing.
I
Yeah,
don't want to
I
do
just-
the fuck off now.
Yeah.
I take
That's
that
what that
back.
doc about. Yeah. I
About
gotta
30
calm
years
down.
ago, I was with a bunch of girls, and they
Oh, no.
celebrated my birthday like that.
Beautiful.
I mean, nothing sexually involved, but
Just nudity.
Just nudity. Happy birthday to you, Charlie.
What a nice birthday gift for those ladies to give
Yeah,
you.
they did.
And polls and tips involved. Were you at a strip club? Or
No, I was at a person's home,
This
and they
is
all
lovely.
stood,
Okay.
and they all stood in front of the fireplace, and just stripped.
Wow.
Oh, fantastic.
That's the gift that keeps
You
on
were in
giving.
the, you were in the United States though, right, Charlie?
Yeah, I was
You
in
was in the
Clayton.
United States,
I was
right?
in Clayton.
Clayton.
Not in
I was in Clayton.
Okay.
I was in Clayton.
Now you
over
know
by-
all the freaky people
over by
live in
Washington-
Clayton.
Over by Washington.
Oh, okay.
There
He
you go.
was in St.
There you
I
go.
was in
Louis.
Clayton. I haven't seen any of those people in years.
Oh, wow.
No.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Because people are more. When you use the word freaky, what does that mean?
I think freaky is a positive
I think
thing.
It's evolved, and then it also depends on how you take it. But I think the word has evolved over the years. It used to be weird in the '60s, and then in the '70s and into the '80s, it was something like you'll stand to be very explorative in your sexual activities. And now I don't know what it means.
Well, there's even the phrase wave your freak flag. So I think it's like it used to be used negatively against people, but now people have kind of taken it back. And so, you know what? Wave your freak flag. You do what you want to do.
You got me looking at different books, not magazines, and
Good. I hope you're getting
Porn.
educated.
yeah, porn is everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
This is true. This is true.
It is. I mean, and the things they do on porn now are totally different than what they did 10 years ago.
Yeah. I'm not.
I'm shocked.
Well, you guys know that they're taking out, like, Pornhub is being removed from
Well,
Missouri now, right?
I tell you what, I went on
Yeah.
a porn site, and several of the porn sites I have, they want to get you to find out your age,
Mhm.
put your email in. Then one porn site wants to take your picture.
Ooh, that's an invasion of
That's an
privacy.
They want to take your picture. But yeah, you're right. In Missouri, what was the
Missouri just passed some legislation
Yeah, they
where you
did.
have to, do have to prove your age, and so Pornhub, as a result, pulled out of Missouri.
Pornhub was the one.
Which, for those of you who watch porn, that's one of the most popular ones. So everybody's been kind of talking about that. Like, what are we going to
Hamster's
do with
the best.
Pornhub being gone?
Hamster is my favorite.
What's that? Which one?
Hamster.
Hamster is your
is my
favorite?
favorite.
I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really watch porn. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm more interested in shows like on Netflix that are kind of, I would call them Skinamaxy. Like I like a good skin flick, but like I like How to Build a Sex Room.
What's a skin flick?
A skin flick. So it's to me, I think it's very female driven. So like, it's not like, porn is like aggressive penetration. Like, and that's what's not sexy to me. Like, so I like watching things that are more Skinamaxy, where it's like there's sexual innuendo, there's more of a story. They're teaching you a little something, but it's fun. And actually, with my show, so I had Terry on my Open Bedroom Door show,
Yes.
and we did a really fun Sex in the
What did you-
Kitchen
Tell
episode.
us about that.
Why don't you? What was your experience like, Terry?
So we were speaking about things that you can do with your partner in the kitchen to make it more intimate and sensual. Rubbing the spatula past one, or spanking a butt with the spatula.
She had Dick in the Dick in the dishwasher. She had like positions I didn't even think about.
What is it called?
Dick in the dishwasher.
What's
corner.
that?
You know how the dishwasher is to the, well, in my house it's to the left. Or maybe a little too much information, but who cares? But it's to the left, and so it provides a corner, and it's a great nook to get nooked.
Get
And
freaky.
Get freaky in the corner. I know, it was so funny. So we did all these different sex positions in the kitchen.
Not that we did them.
No. We showed, again, always close on, judgments off, but like we were showing couples how they could be flirty and affectionate in the kitchen, because it's not just about being in the bedroom. It's about getting out of that bedroom and making sex a part of your everyday
I
life.
saw a video yesterday.
Ah,
Yeah, that's good.
you're like, oh, that's what you're doing.
because, no, it's making sense now because, like, for me, I'm thinking, do like these couples just not have that like connection anymore to where like if I see my like wife in the kitchen, I'm going to like give her a hug or something or show affection. Do they not do that anymore?
There
And
are
that's
couples
some
who
of
are
them-
so into the routine of get up, go get dressed, get the kids all fixed dinner, go to bed, that gets lost.
Yeah.
A slap on the tush or a kiss on the back of the neck. Those things are missing. So we want to re-implement them. Ideally, just saying as a suggestion.
Yeah,
I saw a
basically saying-
website yesterday.
Okay.
He's gonna
that
go back to
women-
porn, isn't he?
No. It was
It's always porn or nudity with you, Charlie.
no. I have to go to the edge all the time.
It's fine.
But it was showing the thing about women cooking,
Oh, okay.
and the women were cooking practically all nude.
Oh yeah.
And they
This
said
task
that's a new thing around.
I will say I love cooking in the nude, but never cook bacon.
Because the
It
because the
pops.
grease pops.
It pops.
No
Yeah.
fry,
Yeah.
period. I mean, chicken,
I would cook
chicken,
bacon.
don't fry fish.
That's
I think
one
I got
area
a
where I
stringer
will
for
in my
you,
home
Charlie.
I will enjoy some nude cooking. I do.
I think I got a question for you, Charlie.
Does
that you
every
should
human
watch.
being have a cooking show now? That seems to be popular where every human is a
And
cooking
let me
show.
tell you how many times people will come up to me. So, are you going to start a cooking show for what? Everything's being cooked on TV. What am I going to cook differently? And
Alfred,
not to mention I'm already on TV.
I got
Not
I
offensive,
got
I'm just saying.
something for you though.
What's that?
We can talk after, but it's like you should cook the aphrodisiacs,
Mhm.
but like cook on stream and like give it to people.
Give it.
Like,
Give what to
give
people?
the food to people.
Okay. As I like pull up.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
we'll talk.
Like drive by. Like
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
To
Oh, I love
me-
it, like a drive-by foodie.
To me, nudity.
Call it a quickie.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
There we go.
To me, nudity for a man to look at a woman is not number one on the list in sexuality.
What you mean?
Having her have on panties is the sexiest thing that you can see to a woman, I think.
Okay.
With the new type underwear they have nowadays, that's more sexual than being naked. I'm serious.
Well, that's for you. So my husband, like, we were just at the sex store the other day, and I was looking at lingerie with him, and he was kind of like, I just want to see you naked. So I think it depends on the
I
person.
agree.
Yeah. What about you? Do you?
Both.
Oh, I like-
Both?
He's a boather.
Well, we have two other guys. What do you guys think? Do you think panties
they
or
both
more
young.
nudity?
They
Well,
both
but
young.
they have opinions.
You know, they can.
And they're
feel like-
young, so fertile.
That's good.
I feel like I don't know. I like lingerie's cool, but I've never really been in the room with like just like lingerie and it's like
Oh,
a
no.
nice night and all that. Like, man,
Oh, really?
I'd rather just
I'm-
see my girl naked.
Okay, so nudity,
Like,
vote.
But if I'm going to a show with her and it's like one of those like shows where it's not like the strip club, but it's like one of those shows where like
burlesque?
or like they're showing more skin.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, when it's more of a tease and fun. That's
Yeah.
burlesque.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your vote? Nudity or lingerie?
Oh goodness. I guess I go with neither because I don't really
What?
care.
Woman.
You don't really
no, I
care.
gotta pick one. Yeah, okay, I'll pick
You don't have
lingerie
to
then.
pick one.
Yeah,
I'll pick
okay.
lingerie.
You don't care. Well, some people like both.
Well,
You
yeah,
can say both.
definitely.
I'll
I
say
have to have
both.
panties.
Yeah,
I
you
want
like panties.
I want panties.
Panties every
Keep
day
them
for
on.
Charlie.
Keep the panties on. I'll just move them over, but keep the panties. I'm serious.
Well, that's an erotic thing
Slip
for
the
some
panties
people
right to
too,
the
is
top,
slipping the
makeup.
panties to the side for sure.
yeah, I
you
like
know.
that.
Well, and the one thing I want everybody listening here is that, like, whatever your kink, whatever your excitement, like, it's normal. Like, I just don't want anybody to feel abnormal because they like it one way or another. Like, everybody likes different things. What were you gonna say, Terry?
Kink or what did you just say? Whatever you
Kink or
whatever-
interest or
whatever your
fetish?
So is there a something to differentiate like kink from desire? Like I may like this, but it may not necessarily be my kink. Is that possible?
Yeah, so we use a phrase called eroticism. So
Mhm.
whatever like is eroticism for you. So for some people, a kink is like, I don't know, like people like being spanked or people like nudity, like cooking, for example, or panties, those are kinks, for example.
Gotcha.
But eroticisms are just anything that like kind of you find a little hot and warms up the heat. And I really like to tell people it's not about turning on or turning off, it's about turning up the heat.
Right.
So any eroticism that just turns up the heat a little bit, really going back to what one of you guys were talking about, there are couples who are not doing things daily
Well-
to turn up the heat with each other. And
Mhm.
that's why we're doing this
Well,
episode, Sex in the
definitely.
Kitchen, to teach people that again.
Once again, what about the couple that are married or dating
Uh-huh.
that haven't touched one another for years?
All the more reason you should come to
Let's come to the thing that if that's what
class,
it's for.
excuse me, this
Yeah.
event.
This is the event
Yeah.
because they're missing something in life.
Yes.
I'm really, and that's part of life.
And it's a low key way to do it, right? So if you
Mhm.
haven't touched each other in a really long time, we're not, again, nobody's having sex at this event. We're just starting to create heat again.
Are there a lot
with
of people
food.
like that?
Yeah, actually, it's a very high number of people who are in sexless or sex starved marriages. Like it's almost 50%.
That's
The woman
wild
is
to
sex
me.
starved.
Like,
Who's the most sex starved, a male or a female?
Well, if they're both in the relationship, they're both sex starved. I think you're asking who's the one who has the higher desire,
Right.
and that can vary.
Definitely
I work with couples where the female has the higher desire and she's disappointed. I work with males where the male is the high desire, and then of course I work with all the genders too.
Doesn't it? Sometimes it would turn me off if the female had too much desire. Does that happen?
that can for some people, especially if it, like for anyone, actually, so for anyone who feels pressured by desire, that can be a turn on where it's like you feel like you're constantly being picked or poked at or like, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. It's like
Right, I don't
anybody
like
can,
that.
it's
Yeah, I
like
don't
a
like
kid
that.
kind of poking and bugging you, you know, like anyone, you can feel that way.
I've got a very harsh question.
Okay. I'm going to give this one to you, Terry.
What about a late woman that's on a cycle?
I was just about to mention that as a matter
Really?
of fact.
What
Yes.
about that? How do men handle that? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Remember the time when Mike Tyson got in trouble
Yes,
for
Yes.
raping the girl up in Miss Black America pageant?
yes.
I got the whole transcript from my attorney friend got me the whole transcript. And what he got in trouble for, I won't say it on the air,
Mhm.
but it had to do with that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll tell you off the air what it was.
Oh,
Well, I said it on the air once before.
Okay.
He had, well, I can say it. He had what do you call it? Oral sex while she was on the period,
Oh, okay.
and that's what she wanted, and that's what some people like.
They do.
But the reason why she got mad at Mike, and she caused the ruckus, he wouldn't walk her down back to the limousine. Now this girl, I get all the depositions. She called her father before she went into the room with Mike Tyson. So that's what happened.
Oh, my.
Yes, sir.
Interesting.
But
Very
but
interesting.
I'm serious. Her father said, that's okay, go up there with him. No, I would never tell my daughter to do that. I ain't telling her to go up there with anybody.
Ooh.
Okay, so back to the original question. Terry, what do you think about period sex?
Oh, if you want
Ooh.
to get your Red Wings, by all means, go for it.
By the way, Red Wings is totally. You're ex-military, right?
Ooh.
Do you
I
mind
am.
telling everybody your?
Oh, not at all. United States Navy, 11 years.
Oh, okay.
One of the reasons why I love working with Terry is she really has the mouth of a sailor.
I have a coffee cup that says I have the vocabulary of a well-educated sailor, and just both happen to be true. I'm a well-educated sailor.
You said red.
Red Wings
Red
comes
Wings.
from the
Red
like.
Wings.
I have first heard that in military culture. What are the
Did
Red
you?
Wings?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Did you cook in the Navy?
No, I did not. I was originally supposed to go in as a mess management specialist, but I ended up leaving earlier than I was supposed to, so I had to take another rating, which was a mechanical engineer.
What cities or country were you in?
I was in Puerto Rico, the Azores,
Beautiful people.
Italy, beautiful people.
Oh.
Mostly Europe and the Caribbean. So my cooking is definitely influenced by those.
Let's take a
those
quick
areas.
time out. Let's take a time out. We gotta come. This show always goes quick. Jeez, gosh, always goes quick. I'm Charlie Tuna. We're brought to you by Worldwide Technology. Sing it, Ron.